Howdy. Welcome to Full Spectrum Cycling, show number 240. This is our first video podcast, and I just wanted to do a little introduction about how we did it, because this is the quick and dirty version, and you'll notice a couple of problems in the video, although I think overall it turned out really well for what we were trying to do. We're using a very simple setup, and we've got a very nice audio setup already for the podcast, which we've been doing for many years. And now that YouTube is being so generous with their podcast searches and such, and it seems like a good idea to do a video, we're headed in that direction. While I do have a lot of high-end camera stuff, we're just doing this real quick and dirty right now to try and see how it would work for somebody who already has a good podcast setup but is looking to get into video and doesn't have a huge budget to do it. For this show, we are simply using a Wyze. I think you might be able to see it in the corner. It's a Wyze V3 Pro, which is their little bit higher resolution version. I think it goes for around $50. One of the problems you'll see is that I didn't know you could turn off the detection. Or actually, I didn't know that the video would record the detection of movement. You'll see green boxes. The only other real problem is that the audio and the video don't exactly sync up. And I know how to fix that, which we will do in the next episode, but I figured why spend the time on this one when we already have the green boxes and such. So this is basically $50 more than what we already had. Through the next few videos, you'll see us upgrading the system, and as we build out our full-on video, I think you'll see the quality will get a lot better. That said, if the whole idea is just to get video on YouTube when a lot of people simply listen to podcasts, I think this is a pretty viable alternative. So I hope you enjoy show number 240, same thing that we have on our Apple and Spotify feeds for our podcast, except with video. So next week, you'll see just a slight improvement, and then as the weeks go by, we'll have some more goodness coming. But thanks for watching show 240. See you next time. Welcome, everybody, to the radio program. This is Full Spectrum Cycling, show number 240.
2.4.
Right?
Oh.
We just did the 2.4.
2.4.
Thing.
Oh. Version 0.0. 0.1.
It's kind of thinking sub 24 overnight as well. S240. There's a lot of 240 things going on.
Can you at least give me a week to be past this?
Nope. You got a report from the wash.
Yeah, this last weekend they're on, well, kind of Saturday and Sunday, sort of. Saturday being a practice lap and Sunday being the event of, well, at least last weekend for sure.
Right.
Was our own Shiver West 24. Tony got a lot of kudos for leading the ride. Internet was like, dang, boy, y'all right, man.
Pretty weird, which was good because I didn't sleep Saturday. I was so freaked out. Which did not help getting up Sunday, refreshing the stupid page and seeing 97 going and 300 interested. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, and how many people actually showed up?
You counted 186?
I was guessing.
Yeah.
But I was like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That was
we got 50 over
150.
here.
I'm thinking, it was way over one.
It was way over 150.
And I think it was after we got to Matt's house to do the spray painting and people caught up. I think it hit 200.
Yeah, and I was thinking that there was definitely people that popped in and out during the day, including Michael.
A couple of guys just told me they were.
Yeah, you don't own me.
A couple of guys were at Uptowner and said, "Hey, we're gonna go hit a couple of laps of the route. We're just gonna do a few laps."
Yeah.
I'm like, you be you, man. You go have fun.
That's what I was waiting for.
It's
I was like,
thing.
yes. It's like you can.
Somebody came quite underdressed and was like, "Well, I thought there'd be a lot more riding." I'm like, "Well."
You didn't pay attention.
There was a lot of information about what it was going to be.
And you could also ride.
Yeah,
Nobody says you can't.
Right.
exactly.
They're public streets.
I mean,
it's
it
the
was.
city of Milwaukee.
But
I know it was
all came
compressed,
together.
like a compressed learning
Yeah.
curve,
you know,
quick.
it came together really well. The weather was really cooperative, although we did have ice things planned that obviously we couldn't do because there was no snow.
Because it was 40 degrees.
But
That's
it was
fine.
40 degrees, and it was. I mean, we had a lot of fun.
the sun peeked out and
plain and
greeted.
simple. Yep, and you know, the stops were a good time. The Derby was a good call. Thank you. It was pretty funny.
Yeah,
especially the guy that. So the
Preempted?
guy that got against me, and I got away from him a couple of times, and then I was out, and then he got next to Sam, and I just looked
Oh,
at
is
the
he
guy.
the fixie guy?
Yeah, I looked
Oh, I saw it. I
Okay,
was like,
so-
oh,
so
dude,
every-
there's going to be a wheelie kid in there, man. I know
yeah.
I'm going to lose.
This guy's
but,
on a fixie, and he can wheelie with no hands on handlebars and all that. He's one of these guys that's a very good bike control, and we're all roundying, zippity, getting ready to do the Derby thing, and he goes, oh, I'm going to win this easy. And he's never come up against Sam. So Sam does have some,
he was like running into Sam, and Sam just standing there. Like,
yeah, it was classic.
it was very classic.
That would have been a good thing to have on video.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know.
was-
I'm not sure if Steven caught that or not because he was taking
He was taking a lot of video and a lot of
a
photos.
lot of videos and photos.
Yes, I was heckled into becoming part of the Derby, and it worked out perfectly because I didn't even have to start. I could just put my foot down already, and I'd be like, okay, make the circle. Yes.
I borrowed Kenny's bike.
Yeah. I saw-
Kenny, I need your
Yeah.
bike. Got to do Derby.
Yeah, and then he,
I just grabbed it and
and then he
walked
took
away.
Brenda's,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
that
that was a
worked
good
out
thing.
nicely.
And then he took my cargo bike for a spirited Power Assist 5 ride.
Nice.
And he said, yes, this is a very fast bike.
And from where he lives to come down to where he works,
Perfect.
7 miles or something.
Yeah.
That's a good cut 30% off the amount of time.
Well,
it takes
yeah,
to get
if you have
work.
to like run the North Avenue Center Street gauntlet. Blah.
Hey, speaking of the North Avenue Center Street Gauntlet,
Segway.
there are 45 more traffic calming measures coming in 2024 in our
Yep.
fine city of
Yep.
Milwaukee.
Oh.
I read that too.
I hope some
But-
of them are planters because those things are awesome.
I re-listened to I listened
Yeah,
to the
they're like- it's like-
podcast this morning
It's like shuffleboard
because it's Tuesday
Shufflepuck.
and I don't want to listen to Dr. Sushi. And I didn't see the picture of the completely destroyed planter that you posted. And I
Yeah.
was just like scrolling through. I'm like, oh shit, that had to leave a mark.
To be fair, I don't know that was my photo. That may have been somebody else's because I think mine was actually going west and that was coming east. But it was pretty much the same
Yeah,
thing.
It's all in
was-
like
basically in the
That
same
thing
area.
was gone.
in front of the Dirty Rons. That's like the gauntlet.
Yeah.
yeah.
Everything
Someone
kind of
had to
goes
be
dingy,
going
dingy, dingy.
very fast to do
That's
that.
because every idiot in the world stops in the middle of the road. They'll go out into the road to be a line to go into McDonald's right there. It's almost as bad as Chick-fil-A.
I do not miss
I
living.
don't go to either one of those. So.
Well, Chick-fil-A is right at the end of Henry Clay where I come out of my block, and it's always a bunch of idiots parked in the middle of the street trying to,
that
it's
is, you do live right by that one.
There is, yeah. I don't know
No, it's
about
nice on
that
Sundays,
I was
religion.
going to say, at least it's okay on Sundays.
on the Lord's Day. It's fine.
That's amazing, though.
There's always a guy working on everything there on Sundays, though. Like every time I ride by, there's a truck there and he's doing something. I'm like, he's obviously Jewish.
Okay, give me this.
Totally joking.
So you sit in the drive-through line, and there are actually human beings.
Taking your order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's really?
Yeah.
No, I can't subject myself
My
to that.
my coworkers go there all the fucking time.
No,
I'm not-
But they
when
order
was that?
ahead.
Southridge Mall? That was fine. When was that Southridge?
I've had Chick-fil-A
That's fine.
once in my life, and it was so greasy it was disgusting. And I'm
Yeah,
like, I
it
don't
was-
need to have this again.
It was chicken
I'll
in a
take
mall.
Popeye.
Chicken in a mall.
I'll take Popeyes so that I get some beans and rice.
But it wasn't in a mall at the time.
So, naturally, when I don't have my new fucking
Fancy
schmickety
phone.
schmack for the phone, because the new phone has a USB-C like every other phone in the world now.
Yeah.
But I don't have a USB-C to.
The Rode doesn't have USB-C?
No, it has just a headphone jack, so you need the headphone jack adapter. I think the new version 2 does have a second because you use the one USB that it has to record into the backup generator / Adobe. So Mark said, "Do you want a surprise call in for the show today?" Hey, I know you can't hear me, but call it and leave a message.
Do you need USB?
Wait, can't he hear you? We're
Two
not broadcasting
USB-C?
this?
No, not today.
Oh.
I mean, we'll put it up when it's up, but it's not on the Call-In Studio web interface. You didn't hear him talk or anything, did you?
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, so, boy, something is messed up with Adobe Audition. You can just go fuck
I
yourself.
like those shiny buttons on your shirt.
Shit, and they're snaps.
Or snaps, yes, they definitely look like snaps.
It is a Dixon. Dixon makes some nice stuff. And because I think they're kind of motorcycle-y, they've got really long sleeves, so you don't get that sleeve. And they also have, check this out, they have snaps on the collar so that thing doesn't whip you in the face.
Because that hurts.
Yeah, it does. Dixon flannel rules the wasteland. What are you doing over there, tech guy? Get up.
Well, doing a couple of different things here.
So, speaking of tech guy, this is the first time we're doing a video of the cast.
That's why I'm doing this.
I know. Look at these guys.
Yeah.
There's two of them. Hey,
Oh, they have lights,
damn.
too. You can
yeah.
do the old
This is
floodlight.
like the absolute least expensive way you could possibly try to do
This
this.
is what you know.
It works.
So, and what I'm thinking is, not everybody's got $15,000 to buy a couple of 3 Sony cameras and a bunch of lights and all that crap.
I know I don't.
This is $100 worth of Wise technology.
On sale.
And you know Tony Berger is a Wise. Hey, speaking of Tony Berger, he's right there.
I'm ready.
What's JK doing? JK's going through some stuff.
Looking for adapters.
Yeah. Do you need this to this?
No. I need USB-C
To audio.
to
8-inch
an audio headphone jack.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah. No, but thank you for checking. It has to plug in like your old school,
I get you.
wired
I've actually
headphones.
never seen that.
Yeah, because this one was a Lightning 2 such.
Yeah.
So, anyway, next week we'll have it all figured out. Oh, damn it! I was gonna zip
yapping
tie him
about-
right there,
Get
Tony.
his mouth.
Tony. I was gonna zip tie him right to that light. He's gonna be. That's where he was gonna live. Nope. Facing the camera, so everybody can get a taste of him.
Please, everybody enjoy.
That's Matt Gates.
That's
ladies,
Matt Gates,
ladies and gentlemen.
who's being checked out again for having sex with minors.
Oh,
course.
good Lord!
Because he's Matt Gates.
Hallelujah.
Florida boy.
Speaking of also TV, here's a weird deal. Both our buddies, Lloyd Seawright and Dave, were both on the news in separate things this week
I saw Dave. What was Lloyd on for?
for the Beach Ambassador program down at Bradford and recruiting lifeguards and whatnot. But he was
Sorry, but it's way cooler that Dave's into Legos.
he was the on-air talent for that. Dave is into Legos. He was rooting through a bin with the clackety clack and that noise that only Legos can make.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. And he's like, I've got 3 ideas in my head, and I just go through here and try and blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, you do. Both of them are on TMJ4.
give 'em props, man.
I'll actually find links and put those in the show
Hey,
notes
speaking
because
of-
they're kind of worth watching.
Speaking of that, you know what I was really excited about on Sunday?
I do not.
No media.
I was hoping there would be
I
media.
did not want
I would
to
have been your
to
media
be-
shill.
I did not want to have to deal with any media, and I'm glad that they left notes everywhere. They left notes at the co-op. They called Julie and said, "Hey, we really are trying to reach someone. Can we interview someone?"
I'll be
My response was, "No."
I'll be the schmuck.
It was just like, I'm not going to talk to media.
I can explain it.
Especially Fox. No, fuck.
No,
you.
not
I'm
Fox.
not going to talk to you.
No,
All right,
CBS
so-
58. It's over by Gus's
All right.
Cantina.
So I'm changing the date we post the show to Tuesday or to Thursdays now.
Okay.
Just so you got that extra day in case you got Dr. Sushi 2 on Friday or whatever. But
Guess
so we got Lloyd, we got Dave. They're on Channel 4. Guess what I'm doing Thursday?
Dun, dun.
I'm going to be in an
Law and Order.
advertisement for Murphy and Procthauser law firm.
Being
Really?
hucked,
Yeah,
being
you know what
hucked
the best
through,
thing is?
thrown to the
I
pokey.
get paid for it. I don't just have to be on TV like a schmuck. I actually
What?
I
What?
actually get
What are you doing?
paid.
Have you worked? They've worked for you?
I am going to be a client, and I'm going to be a spectator in the audience for a trial. Yeah,
And-
I don't know.
I knew the justice system was rigged, man. You can see it right there in that commercial, man.
That's
I'm going to send this over to Q.
I think
He'll
this
know
is
what to say.
Whatever. This is the 3rd year they've done this, and some friends have been in it. And I saw my buddy Frank in one. I don't know how often they run these ads, or when they run them. Maybe during Brewers games or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, I think that's just weird that we're all getting our 15 minutes. You're gonna wait.
You're
and-
going to say something like, I made more than one call.
I don't think I have
Yeah,
to say.
I know. What he
I don't
said
think I
it.
have to say anything.
Okay.
I don't think it's just a visual. With some voiceover lip syncy guy, whatever they do.
Chris Allen, basketball shorts. Chris Allen from the Dukes, Scooters,
Like
Rascals.
the biggest shill for one call that's all ever, because all he ever wears is
You,
what's
No,
his name?
he's been posting on Milwaukee Foodies Facebook page for a while. He's every week he goes out to eat with his mom and he takes a picture and like reports in and whatever. And
he's probably making money.
God damn it!
what?
Thanks for the message, Big Sexy.
He's trying to call in.
He said no show tonight, and I'm like,
We're having audio difficulties.
I
was looking for chords and I thought I had the
So
right
I'm
chord.
glad that he said he left a message, because we do need to catch up with Big Sexy. He's back down in New Orleans.
No.
Next week, Sexy Big Guy.
Yeah, we're coming up on Fat Tuesday, aren't we?
Dude.
See?
Okay, sexy big guy.
Yeah, so when he opened his beer, it went all over the place. When I opened my beer, it kind of went all. Now that I got you.
Finally, yeah, on the last snort of it. Jesus.
Oh, boy. Yeah, let's do that. Where's the next batch? And hopefully. Oh, no. I don't know.
JK can't reach it.
I hope it doesn't go all over the computer or anything.
Computator.
So today we have that's the top of the hill, folks.
We made it.
We've got Surly today. I don't know. Let's see here.
Ooh,
Best by 10/20/23 on this one, on the Logic Bomb. So that might be why it kind of spit all over Tony. Seems JK got the next one is the one man mosh pit, which is the one I was waiting for.
This is
This one's 9/30/23.
yeah. This definitely has an
aged.
older taste to
Vintage.
it.
Yeah, because I
Vintage.
would think 6 months is kind of your outside on a properly stored in can beer. Like there's no UV hitting it. It's if it's properly kept, somewhere where it's not 9,000 degrees. But
UV shouldn't really affect a can, but you're right. It's the
no, that's what I'm
temperature.
saying. It's in a can, so
the
UV will
temperature.
affect bottles though.
You're just opening that without even worrying about it.
I'm pushing on it. See me pushing on it like that? See that now that we have video, people can see us pushing on it like that. Plus when it geysers to the ceiling. Oh. I'll do the
Okay, I think I'm okay.
wait.
Oh, look at that! It didn't overflow. First time in weeks.
No.
All right. So
I opened it earlier and it's absolutely flat.
oh, is it? So
that?
so these came from Discount Liquor though. I thought they turned over a lot of brouhaha over to the. I was a little worried about the Distill last week too. Maybe Otto's turns over more because it's a lot smaller and they have to keep the small cooler
Yeah. Well,
rotated quickly. Mm-hmm. But anyway, yeah,
nothing
so
surprises me about this.
This is definitely tastier.
I wonder if
Tastier and yeah,
I hate to go to Total Wine and liquor and booze and beer and
big box.
Otto's is my go-to.
kombucha and more.
Right.
But they probably rotate through pretty
I
well
will
too.
admit their selection of whiskey is impressive.
Yeah. Oh,
Which doesn't go
exactly.
bad sitting on the shelf for a
Right.
couple
In
of
fact,
weeks or a month
No,
or a
you
year.
do. Yes, you have the people that's their job. Whoa, rotate the stock, or you do.
My daughter worked there.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I think she got $17 an hour there, which as a young lady just between jobs wasn't terrible
That's not
at
bad at all. No.
Yeah.
I did learn a very.
I think I might go get a job there. I don't even make
Yeah.
that much running a stupid bike shop.
I just think I would learn more about beer and or wine because I was like, okay, what's the difference here? And it was the Beaujolais. There was Beaujolais, Beaujolais Nouveau, which you always find.
Hell, you're
You'll be
doing over
okay
there.
there.
Now we can check that on the video.
Yeah, I fucked up. Ouch, that hurt.
And Mark, see, didn't miss a beat. And one was $1 more than the other. I'm like, what the hell's wrong? What's the difference? But the one that was $1 less was the wine served to the peasants, but the peasants knew that it was good stuff. And they tricked the higher class with the other one by the same vineyard. And I'm like, damn it, that's cool. Even if it's bullshit, it's cool. I'm like, yeah, I can live in the environment completely.
This one man mosh pit's good though.
It's way
Yes.
better than the Logic Bomb.
It doesn't
and
taste-
I normally like Logic Bomb a lot.
I think we got duped by those fucks over there.
It was overly fizzy, and this was
is
flat.
Mine's got some
Yeah, a little
some
flat,
level
a
of
little bit.
stuff.
I'm going to enjoy it.
I know it's flat because it didn't explode in your damn face.
I'm going to enjoy a beer next door. At the
went-
very least, to thank Ron for setting up such a great situation.
That was a good thing.
Sunday. That was fun.
Hey, last week we had a poll. Remember that?
Underpants.
Underpants poll? Guess
Underpants
how many
poll.
people, lack of slacker listeners, made any effort to...
4?
None.
None.
Fucking losers.
God damn
Let's
you
go.
listeners. Come on,
Damn it.
listeners.
Maybe
We're not
big-
calling you
well-
losers. We're calling you not calling in losers.
Maybe Big Sexy and...
I was going to call 4 times.
I'm going to fully admit I was going to call today, but I had a room full of people. I'm like, this would be really embarrassing.
So I have another one for next week. We can try this again.
All right.
Come on, you leakers. 26-inch or 27.5-inch fat bike wheels / tires.
26.
Yeah, but have you ridden 27.5?
No, I don't care.
See,
I don't want it.
see. If you haven't ridden both, how can you comment?
I don't need to add another tire rim size to my
Oh,
fold.
don't go there because I'm going to
I
blow
know.
up
Because
on something real soon.
I have the plusbikes.com domain
Right?
completely in my pocket right now.
I used to have it. I gave it up. Because,
I was going to say.
no, it went pretty well for a while for the 3 weeks
The
that
baby fat?
freaking thing lasted.
Yeah. Well,
so
that's what I thought. I thought my low side was going to be until I got it.
Your low side's badass.
Yeah, but I thought it was going to be 27.5 and being all special and all
But now you
weird.
can get 26x3 tires all over the place.
That is awesome.
So here's another dumb bike industry thing. We've got these AR-45 frames, which are awesome, made by Zen, Portland, Oregon. Yeah, they didn't last, but it's a great frame. True temper, blah, blah, blah,
Handmade.
blah, blah.
Handmade.
Been trying to get rid of them because, they're still worth something. Guess what you can't find for it right this second? But I'm going to find them.
Tires.
No, fucking through axle to put your rear wheel on. How are you supposed to ride a bike with no rear wheel?
Unicycle, man.
In the 12 millimeter metric category, there are 1.0, 1.25, 1.5M, 1.75 thread pitches, all on the same freaking
Come on.
diameter 12 millimeter. They happen to use the 1.25, which is 1.0 all over the place, 1.5 all over the place,
Nothing 1.7.
1.75 maybe for forks, but you got to be kidding me. So I am reduced to having somebody make one. Hopefully, Robert Axel Project will be able to help us out because they're pretty good at doing sort of short run stuff. But if they can't, I got to go to AliExpress and order this crap direct from China. It just pisses me off that you got 4 to pick from.
Yeah.
E-bikes have settled on 1.5.
Yeah. True.
It's irritating. Anyway, that's the bike industry for you folks. They can go fuck themselves.
Irritatins.
I got more. I got a lot.
Oh, I got a lot more venom in this quiver. I tell you.
I don't have it today, but I have it in general. So
Yeah, just wait for the right trigger word and all of a
yeah,
sudden, brap!
thank you. Oh, here it is.
Oh, there it goes. I thought I covered up that part of the.
No, this isn't so much a personal vendetta, but it's somebody else's personal vendetta.
It's just somebody else's grudge, not mine.
It's our electronics sucking the soul from mountain biking, not electrics, which we already know.
Electronics.
Right, we already know electrics suck the soul out of everything, right, Tony?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Love
Yeah,
them.
look at him. He's just staring at his
yeah.
porn down there.
Yeah, he's got his electric.
Yeah, they're
bike
gonna actually.
porn
We can actually see what
right
you're looking at.
on his lap.
Yeah.
So the deal is that, now you can have electronic shifting. You can have electronic valves on your dropper post and on your shocks.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you flip a button and you can change your dropper
Yeah,
post
did you
right from the
see
handlebars.
Sam's-
Zippity zip, zip,
Sam's
zip, zip.
weird Bluetooth altogether.
Oh, he's got
son
the
of a
shifter.
gun.
But I don't know if he has a... Yeah, he's got
Sam
a
has the shifters. I've seen
Yes.
the SRAM, I've
Well, you
seen
think
the
that's
SRAM
just
red
it? They're
tap
gonna
shifters,
just
but
stop.
you can adjust the post and the suspension fork now,
Yeah.
all digitally.
Got fantastic electronics to do that.
Can I ask Siri to do it for me?
I don't know. Maybe Alexa will ride with you in the back.
Right? Yeah.
I didn't...
Alexa, my butt is sore. Could
Because
you give
I-
me dampening?
I will do my best. Ah.
I didn't get through the entire article because I got to it right before the show, but I think it's worth probably reading. It's on Single Tracks. Links in the show notes if you leakers go check that out. And then you got to be shitting me. Here's a you got to be shitting me story.
Oh.
Some guy's suing Trek for $2 million because he crashed and his brake lever impaled his thigh.
Yeah, that's doing a thing now. There's been a bunch of people talking about this. Fuck you.
Yeah. You know what? I remember when DaveLunds.com crashed on my birthday or the night before, whatever it was, and he didn't have a bar end plug on his bar, and it core sampled his thigh. Like literally pulled out like a 3/4 inch chunk of leg inside the handlebar.
Oh, and then Molly.
Whose freaking fault is that? For the handlebar company making a handlebar that's sharp on the end, or the idiot not having the dumb plug in there?
It's Dave.
Well, in this case, it's Dave.
And then Molly, Colin and Molly time,
Yep.
when she ate it on the bike I now own.
Oh,
And
the
it, like-
danger zone bike.
Yeah, and it cracked off part of that brake lever. And you were just like, you were beside yourself, going like, dude, you
You really
just
need to.
just bring that in and we'll replace it because this is driving me insane. You're gonna
Yeah.
Short trip.
You know what? You could have been a 2 million heir if you would have just bided your time a little bit.
I was riding my mountain bike and I got hurt. I'm suing you.
no, but you have
can't
to be
believe how
more
much-
theatric and boom.
I
you have
can't-
to story. You have to world build it and boom.
I just can't.
Yeah, you can.
What are we? We're a litigious society.
Litigious.
Litigious? Is that what it is?
That's why I'm doing work for a lawyer right now, just in case I need a guy in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything about this.
Yeah, now it's all on air.
Yeah.
And they're seeing you actually say
Hey,
it. Hey.
I'm thinking Jason Momoa, baby. I'm the next one.
Yeah.
Here you go now.
Better start working out and doing a lot of rides.
Do you think he did roids?
Come on.
He's Samoan and Hawaiian and
Come
and,
on.
and over there they got
No.
they have automatic roids. I think
You don't get to sizes like that without roiding. Ask Sam.
Well, he's pretty cool.
He'll clarify.
I don't know. I've been watching his On the Roam thing
Okay.
on. I think it's on Max.
He probably got a little boost along the way, and then
Maybe,
just being
maybe.
like, "Okay, I'm committed to the life of yes and
I don't
this
know.
and
I
that,
think
whatever."
if you stop doing it though, you kind of shrink back down. I remember a guy in my high school that was a football player, and my buddy Brian's dad. He's like a big appearing guy. My buddy Brian's dad was 5'6", but he was an ex-Marine. He was in for 20 years, and he grabs Eric's arm, and it just goes, and he goes, "That's what's wrong with you steroid boys."
Right?
Just was like, classic.
Nice.
Oh boy. Did we talk about my idea that got realized finally last week? With the with using like off the shelf electric tool batteries on your e-bike.
We did not talk about it here. I think we talked about it on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Well, there's two now. There's now Brompton. There's a Brompton version now where you can use. I don't know which brand of
A UK.
off the cordless a cordless power pack from like a drill that you might have at home. Same deal. They're like 8 amp hour. You know, you get two of them. That's 16 amp hours. That's pretty good.
And I do think that there's a market for aftermarket adapters that
like-
let you plug into, like for me, Ryobi.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they all have a typical battery.
Yeah.
Can you make a plug that plugs into them that then, directly
Sounds
connects?
like a lot of dongles, like your iPhone.
It would be dongles.
I saw you being the hero
Yeah,
outside of the
dongles.
co-op with your ring, 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 ring,
Oh, that was something I was
Oh,
gonna
I
ask
made
you
a
about.
lot of people happy.
ring, ring,
I was going to
ring.
ask you how many mechanicals there were. I did see a guy changing a tire. I did hear your
Pump.
your air drill tool thing going.
No one other than people heard that I had the pump, and
Well,
or,
one
or
dude-
more funnier,
Didn't what like one guy you tried to do it, but I think he just needed
his
a new-
tire was shot.
Yeah, he ended up over by me.
Yeah. But the,
like,
the
I'm not
way
trying
more
to tackle.
hilarious part about riding, and the reason I chose to ride in Power Assist 1, my cargo bike, was because I was carrying 8 amp hours of batteries, a pump, and best of all, my Sawzall. So when I got to Abby's and we needed to make more fire, I literally opened the side of my bag, pull out a Sawzall and a battery, and people are like, "Have you been carrying that the whole ride?"
I
I'm
got-
like, "Yeah."
I do have some good pictures of you doing that too.
It was
They'll
fun.
be in the show notes.
It was
That's
really,
where you get it.
and we carried
Photo
my tree.
exclusive.
Ken and I carried my tree down and burned it up. That was fun.
Boy, those things went up. I tell you,
Oh,
do.
this is the
They
time
do.
of year when those things
this is when the
crack,
fire. You
man.
should have had the fire department there
It was gorgeous.
because they would have been like, "This is what's going to happen inside your house." It's like whoosh. And,
right, right.
Yeah.
But yes, that was fun. We burned a lot of trees. Not the pot reference, but the actual burning of trees.
Yeah. Well, no, like the Uptowner was smoke 'em if you got 'em. And no, he had smoked meat
I
sandwiches.
did not get any sandwiches. Did you
Oh,
guys?
they were good.
I bet. I mean, Steve doesn't.
It was like a Hawaiian, I guess, was it ham or pork? One of the pig products, and sauerkraut, and it was made in a pan with. I got to get this because they're like that's a small little bun. They were great.
The Hawaiian bun.
You know what happened today? I was hungry. I went out to Costco. I went to Costco today, and I bought 4 pounds of bacon, and also. I was going to stop somewhere else. I was going to go to Jersey Mike's, but there was a Firehouse right there. I was like, I haven't been to a Firehouse in like 4 years.
I've never been to a
Firehouse subs.
Either of them.
All right, as I'm walking in, they got
me too.
a big poster on the window. Hawaiian, whatever, same basic thing, only like the size of your head. So I said, I was going to have a meatball because they did a pretty good meatball, but I'm going to do that Hawaiian thing today.
So is it pineapple-y too?
No, it's just got like ham product or pork
No,
product.
you're talking
With
like
sauerkraut, and it's the Hawaiian King bun kind of thing.
a sweet bun, like a brioche.
Sweet bun.
You eat sauerkraut? I didn't know that.
Well, when it's on one of those sandwiches.
Right.
Or when it's on a Reuben.
Or when they slide it in there with all the pickles in there. Somehow.
There's no damn pickles in there.
You never know when they slide them in there. They
No.
pulverize them into
It's all right.
paste.
It's just the
and
actual
then the
physical.
brine just hangs out, and
It's a
you get it.
finished penis pickle size thing that's not
Telling
making it with me. So a couple things before we wrap it up here. There's no snow, so check with your local fat bike race
Just
here
fog and
in the
wind.
Midwest if they're actually going to even have it.
Berkey, man. I
Well, there may be.
They're going to try to make
February
sounds
12th
so
is
sad.
kind of like when they're going to try and do their final
So
plan because it's
sad.
2 weeks after that, and then the Fat Bike Berkey is March 9th, which they can run on gravel roads or
Right,
whatever.
right,
I mean,
right.
they're a lot more versatile than running your $5,000 skis on gravel roads. That's probably not going to work that well. Maybe monster truck skis like those roller
Just
skis.
like an e-assist.
E-assist
E-assist skis.
roller
Lord,
skis.
we're already going there.
Hey, if
Jesus.
they don't already have that, there's a reason.
Right.
But there's also an opportunity if you ask
They
me.
have a battery-powered snowboard now.
Oh, they have a really cool battery-powered, like,
3,000 watts.
they have really cool stuff. I got a catalog from somewhere. You got to check it out.
I just
It's like a snowcat.
It's like the
a-
Sears catalog, but
oh my.
of E
of
equipment.
E shit.
Yeah, start circling stuff.
Several of my
Santa.
friends have the snowblowers.
Oh,
and I'm like,
Santa,
it's
can
the
you
greatest
bring
thing I
me
ever
this?
bought.
Yeah, I was looking at them. There's a bunch of them on without the batteries, and I have the batteries.
Yeah,
I'm like,
for
well,
your
I don't know. If I
Ergo.
could get one for like $200, I'd buy one
All right.
next year. A koozie shout out. We started that last week. I know you're always going to be WMSC. It doesn't even count. I got Single Speed USA 2019 from when they were in Texas.
Wait. You got what?
I gave you
Pilsner Arcade?
I got
those
oh,
are future ones.
Soul Asylum.
Future.
Wow.
got Soul Asylum and 401. Whoa.
Those are future.
No,
They can come out again.
Future. They can come on the future.
It's a rotating stock,
Yeah. How are we going to keep this going forever if we keep doing 3 or 4 or 5 a week? Come on, man.
Getting
Get
more.
your shit together.
Whoa.
Wow, I didn't know about the game plan.
Yeah. It's kind of on the fly. Also, you know what else? A half hour just flew by.
Is this how we play Clue? What?
Thank you, everybody, for listening to
Somebody did it in the kitchen with a pipe.
Candlestick.
our first video podcast. Thank you. I don't
We
know
have
if it'll
all the
see the light of
evidence.
day, but
I got a face for radio, man.
we're working towards it, baby.
Now we can see what Tony was looking at on his phone.
Yeah, I'd actually just want to watch them. I don't need to hear everybody chatting. I just want to see what's going on under the table. That's my question down there.
There's shit going on underneath the table?
There's
I didn't know
a
about
frenzy of activity underneath the surface.
I
here.
don't want to know about this.
See, it makes for lots more combo, though. All right. Next week will be 241.
Yeah.
I assume we'll have the
That's
ability
perilously
to take-
close to, what's coming up.
Front 242.
Oh, that's going to be a very
We
industrial.
might have to have a Front 242 podcast.
No, we could.
We could.
I'm
got
looking
that.
forward to it.
Nobody's going to sue us because we don't have enough people listening. So,
Dun, 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 dun.
all right, everybody. Next week, then hopefully Mark and Big Sexy are
call
able to catch back up with us.
Sorry, guys.
That's, it makes sense when it doesn't work, they call, right? Mm-hmm. All right.
It would probably work if we used a regular phone instead of an
Shut
iPhone.
up, you.